Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It is the first day of Vlogmas, so that means we need to get into some Christmas spirits, okay? I got my lovely Christmas hat that we're gonna put on. Now I'm in the Christmas spirit and I hope you guys are too. I'm so excited for this. Today I'm actually going to share my Christmas wish list to you guys because I feel like that is the most ideal video to start Vlogmas off with, you know? And I'm actually really excited because this is actually a collab with one of my YouTube friends, Ryla. So if you're from Ryla's channel, hi, welcome here. You should definitely consider subscribing if you like this video. If you're not from her channel, then you should totally go check it out. I'll link her video in the description down below so you can go check that out after you've seen this video. She's an awesome person, she's so sweet and she makes really good videos. I have my wish list here on my phone. It's actually in Swedish, so I'm gonna have to translate a bit, but no one ever died from that, I think. And I'm obviously not expecting to get everything on this list. This is just more of like a guide. So I'm just going to start from the top and work myself down. So the first one is actually a diffuser and some essential oils to go with that. I've always found like essential oils and diffusers so fascinating, and like I've always wanted to try it out. But it has never really been a thing here in Sweden, but now it's actually starting to become one, and I've seen a few stores actually have them. So I thought, why not wish for one of those? The next thing on my list is some nice decor. So I actually moved out together with my boyfriend in like March or April of this year, and we don't really have that much decor, so that is one thing that I asked for. And honestly, I think my parents have a pretty good knowledge what I like. I kind of like the minimalistic vibe, and I love fairy lights and plants and some gold accents. So I'm more minimalistic, a bit boho, I don't even know. But that is one thing I wished for, and it's obviously not that specific, but this way it's like a more fun surprise to see what they get. The next thing on my list is a nice plant, and yet again that's not really specific, but I love plants and I don't know a lot about plants honestly, so I don't really care. Just one that looks pretty and is relatively easy to take care of because I have a tendency to kill them. The next thing I have on my list is board games. I literally love playing games of all kinds. Like ever so often I just ask Alex that we'll like play some games, play some board games or whatever, because I think it's so fun and it's such a nice thing to do together. But as I said, we moved out a few months ago, or almost a year ago honestly, so we haven't really gotten any board games because they're kind of expensive honestly. We just have a few small games like Yahtzee and Battleship. The next thing I have on my list is an extra camera battery for my camera that I am filming on. It is a Canon G7x, the first edition, so like Mark 1 I guess. I only have one currently, and that can be a bit of a struggle sometimes because if I'm vlogging like a day in a life or something, I usually have to charge it like in the middle of the day, and sometimes I'm just filming a normal sit down video like I am right now and suddenly the battery dies. So it would be really nice to have two batteries so I can have one in the camera and one always charging. I think that would make my life doing YouTube a lot easier honestly. The next thing on my list is like a tripod for my camera. I do have one which I kind of stole from my dad when I moved out, but we don't need to talk about that. But that is actually broken. The thing where my camera attaches to the actual tripod kind of falls off sometimes. That means my camera falls off my tripod, which is not an ideal situation. I think you can see that as well, how that is not beneficial for my camera. So I'm asking for another one so that I don't have to break my camera instead. Next thing is also YouTube related, and it's like an SD card for my camera that is 128 gigabytes. Sometimes I batch film and I film a lot of videos at once, and sometimes it runs out, and that can be a bit of a pain in the butt because then I have to sit and erase, and that takes away of my filming time. The next thing I have on my list, I have literally written on my phone a hairbrush that is also a hairdryer. So I'm basically talking about one of those, I think they're called like Revlon hair dryer, hairbrush, I don't know. But I'm sure most of you have heard of it and know kind of what it is. That is for no other reason but that my hair is really long and really thick and it takes ages to dry. So I thought, why not kill two birds in one stone and ask for this so I can both brush my hair and dry my hair at the same time. The next thing I asked for are some new bed sheets. I really like these ones. They're just plain grey and I really like the minimalistic vibe of those, but then we have a few others and I'm not too keen on those. The next thing on my list are some kitchen knives, and we do have some kitchen knives. Some are ours and some actually belong to this house, if that makes sense, but since we're moving we are gonna need some of our own as well. As I said, we do have some, but I have specifically asked for one that is like a bit shorter. We don't necessarily need it, but it's something I have asked for because it's quite expensive. The next thing I asked for is one of these like round baking trays. I don't know if that is the word for it, but it's basically like a pan that you put in the oven and bake like a cake in. We don't have one of those. We have currently borrowed Alex's mum's, so we are wishing for one of our own. Next thing on my list is a long charger. I used to have one that was like 10 feet, I believe, which is 3 meters, and I loved it to death. It was amazing and I loved having it because whenever you were charging you could just like move around freely with your phone basically and not be confined to like that 1 meter charger. So that was amazing, but it broke after like a year of me using it. So I'm wishing for one of those so I can have that again, even though I actually got a new phone and the last time I charged it was 2 days ago and it is on 52%. I am amazed by that actually. The next thing on my list is a wireless charger because again I just got a new phone and this actually supports wireless charging, so I think that would be pretty cool to have. The next thing is an Apple Watch, and I am not like asking for the Series 6 or anything. That is the newest one. For those of you who are not in the Apple loop like yours truly, I'm basically asking for a used one that is like the S3 or something. This is basically the first thing I have bought new. I don't think like I ever buy electronics except like cords and stuff new, so I would love to have an actual watch that I can use, and I love the idea of a smartwatch and that it connects to my phone. And the next thing I'm wishing for, if you've seen my Instagram you would probably know this, but it is a new computer. Basically, if you haven't been here before, we have a dog. She basically kicked my computer off the couch and it landed here on the edge of it and the screen broke. So the screen just turned purple and black and green, like all these different colors. It doesn't work, so I have to plug it into an external monitor, and I bought that just a few months ago for quite a bit of money considering I'm a student, because she kicked my last computer off the couch and the exact same thing happened. That is something I'm asking for, and since I just bought a new phone, I don't have that much money left in my like savings account to spend on a new computer, and it works for now. It is not ideal in any way. I really don't like working on an external monitor, but that is life, and yeah. So I'm asking for a new computer. I don't know if I'll get it. We'll see about that. Please tell me some things in the comments down below. What is on your wish list and what you are asking for this year? And don't forget to check out Ryla's video. I'll link it down in the description below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe down below for more content from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.